Okay, it's Joe from ESCBubble, and I'm here with the UK representative and fellow Essex boy, Sam Ryder.
What's up, Joe?
Yeah, how you doing?
What's up, Nathan, behind the camera?
So, we're here in the Netherlands ahead of Amsterdam, ESC in concert tonight. How has it been since you arrived?
Amazing. I went to the European Space Agency here. I met like a famous astronaut here, Andre, such a legend, incredibly gracious and generous with his knowledge. He's like the real spaceman. But yeah, it's been so cool. Just been hanging out, getting to know some of the other like singers and performers. So cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is there anyone that you've met so far that you've kind of sort of felt a vibe or a bond with?
Bulgarian guys are laugh. They're good.
Yeah.
Marius Bear, I met him in Bulgaria the other day.
Of course.
He's really lovely and his song's great, I think. Like some wicked Billy Joel chord change moments. And yeah, just honestly, there's so many people I'm forgetting who I've just met, but everyone's wicked. Everyone's stoked to be here. It's a massive celebration, isn't it?
Yep. Well, we like to say that once you're involved in Eurovision, it's like a bubble.
Yes.
So we are ESCBubble for that reason. So can I just talk a little bit about you, because you've got such a fantastic voice and you've come to such prominence on TikTok and social media over kind of sort of the last couple of years. How did it all kind of sort of start out for you in terms of, because it just went so far so quickly? I mean, how was that to experience?
Well, wild. I mean, I started by singing Britney Spears in my mum's kitchen as like high as I could, and it started this journey that I didn't know was in the stars for me. Do you know what I mean? I'm incredibly grateful. I wouldn't be here without the people supporting and watching and sharing those videos. So yeah, just absolutely humbled by it,
Yeah, and of course Eurovision itself is a big thing in social media and TikTok. There's so many things out there, and I know that you've talked really passionately about Eurovision before, and representing a country like the United Kingdom, you're joining a really kind of sort of a long list of kind of really incredible artists. How easy was it for you to say yes when you kind of got approached, and how did it really come about?
As a fan, it's easy to say yes because you want to be a part of it. Then you hear like the sneaky voice of strategy sneaking into your brain, but that isn't your essence as a singer. Like, you don't sing strategically. I don't live my life strategically necessarily. I follow my joy and my passion, and yeah, for me, as soon as you stop doing that, you follow your life based on a fear and about meeting a preconception from a total stranger. You know what I mean? Like, the dealings I want to have with total strangers are singing words and trying to find a connection with them, not worrying about how they perceive me or my actions. You know, and I think all of us really long to feel that way, and it's a struggle. It's a lifelong effort. We'll never like reach the end of our journey having conquered that. I don't think, but we can always try it.
Yeah. And what sort of advice have you had since you were announced? So have you had conversations with? I mean, there's a whole Essex alumni for Eurovision. So people like Suri, of course, from a couple of years ago. Josh Dubovi.
I'm pals with Lucy Jones. She's one of my favourite. Like, I think she's one of the best singers I know. You know, she is incredible. And she sent me a lovely supportive message. And I've written with James before. He's such a funny guy.
Yeah.
And also, like, funny enough, some like athletes are really inspiring to me. I did a podcast with Peter Crouch the other day, and like the pressure that someone like him be under taking a penalty or something. Like, I'm interested in talking about how someone like that deals with disbelief or pressure and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's fascinating to me. And speaking with Andre over here about like what it feels like sitting on a launch pad going to space. You know, that's the stuff that I'm intrigued by.
This is sounding like research for some staging.
No, I promise. I'm not going to talk to you about staging at all.
Okay, well, as long as you know that we're expecting...
so it's going to be a penalty shootout.
Yeah, and a full-on hairography breakdown. That's what we're expecting. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for talking to us today. It's been absolutely brilliant to meet you. We wish you all the best luck for your performance tonight.
Thanks so much,
and of course for Turin, and we will see you there. Thank you very much.
I'll see you there.
Brilliant.
Big
Cheers.
up. Thanks for watching.